2024 was a year of transition, progress, and unity in our community for the City of LaGrange. On February 16, 2024, the City of LaGrange lost Mayor Willie T. Edmondson. Edmondson became the first African-American mayor in LaGrange, Georgia's 195-year history. He served the city for 24 years as a city council member before being elected mayor in March 2023. Willie T. Edmondson was inducted into the 2024 Georgia Municipal Government Hall of Fame posthumously on Monday, June 24th at GMA's annual convention in Savannah. The LaGrange City Council officially appointed Patrick Bowie city manager February 27, 2024. Bowie began working with the City of LaGrange on August 22, 1988 as the Assistant Director of Utilities. He was promoted to Director of Utilities in July 1992. He comes highly qualified after overseeing the water, sewer, natural gas, and electric utility divisions, as well as customer service and the Utility Service Center. Pedal Park officially opened to the public October 30th. This bicycle playground, located across from Berta Weathersby Elementary School, features a 10-foot wide bike path where children are introduced to stop and yield signs, pedestrian crossings, speed bumps, and a roundabout to enable them to learn the rules of the road. There are also a few fun features, including a tunnel, railroad crossing, and a bridge. The park was paid in part with ARPA funds. The city is currently developing W.T. Edmondson Park at Ridley Lake, which includes a 44-acre inclusive and accessible outdoor recreation facility featuring a 15-acre lake, a 22,000-square-foot playground, fishing docks, and a kayak launch. The Thread multi-purpose trail will extend from the soon-to-be-completed Nutwood section into the park and around the lake. The city received a $3 million Georgia Department of Natural Resources Outdoor Stewardship Grant to create this regional park. Completion is expected in late 2025. This park is named for the late Mayor Willie T. Edmondson. The Thread is a trail network consisting of 29 miles of multi-use trail connecting key destinations including downtown, parks, neighborhoods, LaGrange College, and Wellstar West Georgia Health, among others. To date, 14 miles of trail have been completed. 2 segments newly completed include the Clock Tower segment and the George Harris Complex segment. The Clock Tower segment, which extends from the Callaway Clock Tower to Mulberry Street Cemetery, is 1.2 miles and completes the first large loop of the Thread, totaling 5.2 miles. The George Harris Complex segment, which extends from the George Harris Complex to the future W.T. Edmondson Park at Ridley Lake, is 1.2 miles. The Friends of the Thread committed more than $2 million to support these 2 phases, and SPLOST funds paid for the remainder of the cost. The next segments will travel from Sweetland Amphitheater through Shadowlawn Cemetery to the Mike Daniel Recreation Center on Lafayette Parkway. In 2024, the city completed the Streetscape project in the Hillside community. This project includes several key improvements, including the removal of the existing street right-of-way to create a plaza area with a water fountain, green space, signage, parking spaces, buried and relocated utility lines, lighting, picnic tables, and new landscaping. Significant upgrades were made to the intersection of Lincoln, Garfield, and Dallas Streets to improve traffic flow safety. Garfield Street was also converted to a one-way street to meet recommended right-of-way width requirements. This project was paid for with SPLOST funds. The Georgia Department of Transportation continues its Hamilton Road widening project in LaGrange. The completion date is still several years away. GDOT is also working on road improvements for the North LaGrange bypass in 3 phases. The first phase, from Hemet Road to Lafayette Parkway, is tentatively set to begin in the summer of 2026. The second phase, from New Franklin Road to Youngs Mill Road, is tentatively set to begin in 2027. And the third phase, from Youngs Mill Road to Hemet Road, the anticipated date to begin construction will be 2027. LaGrange continues to experience an increase in housing availability. Over the last 24 months, approximately 1,700 new apartment units have been completed or are in the final stages of construction. 3 large townhome development projects are expected to consist of approximately 650 units, and 4 new single-family home subdivisions will provide approximately 1,000 new market-rate homes. City staff is reviewing plans for over 3 million square feet of new industrial floor space and nearly 1.1 million square feet of expansion projects involving 6 existing manufacturing partners. The LaGrange Fire Department provides fire protection and emergency medical services to the residents of LaGrange. Engines and ladders are housed at 4 stations across the city. The department also contains specialized divisions that investigate fires, provide public education, and deal with hazardous materials. The city maintains an ISO Class II rating for the Insurance Services Offices, which is the second highest possible rating, and ranks LaGrange as providing superior fire protection. The rating provides measurable savings in property insurance premiums for home and business owners in our community. Chief Willie Bradfield was instrumental in ensuring that the department maintained its accreditation status for another year with the Center for Public Safety Excellence, the criteria established through the CFAI's Voluntary Self-Assessment and Accreditation Program. The LaGrange Fire Department is one of only 300 agencies that have achieved this status. Our fire department remains engaged in the community through blood pressure checks, blood drives, smoke detector installations, fire extinguisher training classes, and all the city's monthly Leaving LaGrange Better Than We Found It litter cleanups. The department completed nearly 20,000 training hours and ran 6,275 calls for service in 2024. The LaGrange Police Department is committed to fairness, compassion, and excellence, providing police services in accordance with the law while being sensitive to the needs of the public they serve. The efforts of the LaGrange Police Department contributed to a 90% drop in the homicide rate, from 11 in 2023 to only 1 in 2024. The police department is tackling crime through several initiatives, including increasing traffic stops for cars with excessive window tint, installing more cameras in high-priority areas, deploying drones for quick response to crime scenes, adding 2 additional officers to patrol 16 hours per day without handling calls, and utilizing the new GBI Columbus office to support investigations. The LaGrange Police Department recently launched the Tip 411 toolset to allow residents to anonymously submit crime tips. Tip 411 is a digital tool that allows for residents to submit the tip 3 ways. Texting the message, text the word LaGrange and your tip to 847-411, downloading the LaGrange Police Department app, and submitting through the LaGrange Police Department website. The LaGrange Police Department now has a school resource officer in every public school located in the city of LaGrange. To help increase engagement, the police department recently added a new mascot, Officer Cuff, to its community outreach department. The department remains focused on community engagement, hosting several events through the year, including National Night Out, Faith in Blue events, and Coffee with a Cop, as well as countless other events. To continue the legacy of the late Mayor W.T. Edmondson, Mayor Arrington hosted the 2nd annual Mayor's Christmas Ball in December 2024. Edmondson wanted to foster community unity and generate funds for a scholarship for local high school seniors. Attendees were also asked to bring a toy for the local Empty Stocking Fund, where hundreds of toys were collected for local children. The City of LaGrange and District 2 City Councilman Quay Body hosted the Ride for Willie T. and car show to remember late Mayor Willie T. Edmondson and raise money for the scholarship in his name. The event started with a car show, then wrapped up with a processional to nearby Antioch, Edmondson's hometown. 4 Troup County School seniors were awarded the 2024 Willie T. Edmondson Memorial Scholarship. Troup High School student Dominique Graves, LaGrange High School student and LaGrange Youth Council member Zakiah Gray, Callaway High School student Sarah Lynn Pelt, and Troup High School student and LaGrange Youth Council member Jordan Brock. The city completed its website update in 2024, helping residents to better navigate the services provided to them. Important information like trash collection, employment opportunities, and utility and court payment links are placed at the top of the site. Among the new features include an in-depth upcoming events community calendar, latest news from the city, and an information hub tool to offer specific information for residents based on their address. To streamline access to essential resources within the community, the City of LaGrange, in partnership with Troup County, the City of Hogansville, and the City of West Point, introduced the website troupcountyresources.com. This online platform compiles information on free resources offered by local nonprofits. Additionally, the city placed free computers or resource centers at several strategically identified locations within our community, enabling residents to access this valuable information. High school juniors and seniors living in the city limits are encouraged to join our LaGrange Youth Council to provide the youth with a voice in local government. These young leaders complete various projects, tour the state capitol and meet with state leaders, take part in team building activities, and learn more about how the city runs. The Youth Council has been so successful that the LaGrange City Council voted in 2024 to increase the number of members from 24 to 32. The city's Leaving LaGrange Better Than We Found It monthly litter cleanup initiative continues to grow. Community groups join city crews every month to help clean up our community. In April every year, the city shuts down for half a day for hundreds of employees to pick up litter throughout all parts of the city. The 2024 Kia Concert Series at Sweetland Amphitheater presented a dynamic lineup of 12 shows showcasing a diverse range of musical genres to cater to audiences of all tastes. Sweetland provided a wide variety of programming for the community, including rap, country, rock, pop, southern soul, and folk Americana musical experiences for all attendees. Sweetland hosted its first Sweetland Inside show at LaGrange College's Callaway Auditorium. Garrison Keeler, with Heather Massey, Richard Dorsky, and local LaGrange legend Fred Newman, took to the stage in November. Sweetland plans to offer more shows through this partnership in the future. Sweetland successfully launched its Sweetland Verified program, an opt-in initiative designed to give priority access to the residents of LaGrange and Troup County. This program aims to ensure secure ticket purchases for our most sought-after shows while mitigating the influence of unscrupulous secondary sellers, commonly known as ticket scalpers. Sweetland Amphitheater turns into Sweetland on Ice from November to February. Sweetland on Ice is a 5,500 square foot open-air ice skating rink with real ice. Once again, 2024 saw record-breaking attendance with fun and free community events, including community movie nights, and new this year, the Tinsel Trail Christmas trees. To stay on top of what's going on in LaGrange, follow us on social media. And that's your Mayor's Update for 2025.